Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to do the air filter cleaning on my motorcycle. As you guys already know, previously I had installed the DNA air filter when I got this full system exhaust to complement the airflow. But now it has been 5,000 kilometers since the time it is running with the new air filter. So I thought it is a good time to clean the air filter. I wanted to go for the DNA air filter cleaning, but I didn't find it in the local market here in Hyderabad. So I got this K&N air filter cleaner. Basically all the air filter cleaners are the same, but different brands have their own branding. So this one costed me 2,100 rupees. I got it from Dynamic Rider store. It has two components inside it. So this is the air filter cleaner, and we have a air filter oil as well. So this is the air filter oil. I'll use both of these, and in order to clean the air filter, it is not just removing the cover. I will have to take out the entire tank and the air box out in order to remove the air filter. So you guys are going to see the uninstallation of DNA air filter in this video. So you don't want to miss any part of this video, and hence let's get started with the video. To give you a closer look of the air filter cleaner, this is what it says: Recharger Cotton Air Filter Cleaning System. And let me show you the price. It states 2,090 rupees. So let's get started with removing the tank. First, I will have to remove all these screws. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws in order to remove the tank cover. I have unmounted all these screws. Now it's time to remove the tank cover. We'll also have to remove these bolts because this fairing panel has to be removed in order to access the inner bolts of the tank mounting. So we'll have to unmount these screws as well. So from both the sides I removed 3 screws, that is this screw and this screw. So on the right side also I removed the same screws. Now we can access the inside of the tank, and you can see there are 3 screws over here. 2 screws holding the tank cover, and there is one main screw below. This is holding the tank. So all these 3 screws are same on the other side as well. We need to remove these 3 screws as well, same screws 1, 2, 3, and then we'll also detach these pipes, that is the fuel pipe, and there are few other pipes over here. We need to remove this center mounting screw as well. I'm going to remove it now. To remove this main nut mounting of the tank, I don't have the star Allen key of this size. So this is the maximum size that I have in this set, and this is just 6 mm. So I'm using this external Allen key which I purchased recently. So this has up to 10 mm also, so 6, 8 and 10 mm is also there. So I'm going to use this set in order to open that. But if you purchase the Taparia set, which is bigger in size from this, then that will have the 8 mm hex key also. 10 mm hex key is perfectly fitting this screw. So you can see it fits like this. I have removed both of these bolts. It was quite long, but now before lifting the tank, we'll have to disconnect the fuel connection and the electrical connection. So there are 2 clamps over here. This one will be removed using a cutting plier, and this is a clamping mechanism. And on the other side we have a fuel pipe, and this is a connection that I will have to get it disconnected. So I'll disconnect all these things, starting with the first one. So we'll hold it like this, and then first one got separated, and then next we have this clamp. Now on the other side, first I'll remove this electrical connection. This is for the fuel pump, and then I'll use a cutting plier to disconnect this fuel line. So all the connections are removed, and now it's time to lift the tank. So the tank is disconnected, and let me keep it here. So this is the airbox. This has to be unmounted. But before that, there are these two clamps. When you install the DNA air filter, you will get these two OEM clamps with it. The stock clamps are very different, but the DNA air filter, they supply two different clamps for RS457, and that's what is installed on my bike. It is very easy to remove. We just need to unscrew these two clamps and it will be disconnected from here. And after that, we'll have to open the airbox. That is one, two. You need to be very careful of the screws that you remove, and if you are not aware with all these things, I won't recommend you guys trying it out. But if you have a little bit of experience in opening and working with these kind of things, then you can do it on your own. And there are many people who wanted to know the videos how to remove the tank and the air filter box, and that's why I'm making this video. I have unmounted the throttle body intake. Both the clamps are unmounted, and I also had to remove this small screw in order to unmount this pipe, and this pipe is attached on this hose. You just need to pull it out, it will come outside, and our entire airbox is free right now. There is one more hose which is connected over here. We'll have to remove this hose as well. This is our entire airbox, and now I will open it and show the condition of the air filter. The stock air filter, you need not open all these things. You just have to remove the air filter cover and it comes off. But the DNA air filter is installed over here. So in order to access these screws, you will have to take the airbox out. After unmounting the airbox cover, this is how the filter looks from inside. The raw air goes from this side, it gets filtered, and then through here it goes into the throttle body. You can look at the condition of the throttle body. It is very good. Even riding it after 5,000 kilometers, it is not that dirty, which means that the air filter is doing a good job of restricting the dirt, and there is no dirt inside the airbox as well. But when you look from this side, it is entirely black. Now I'll have to unmount these 4 screws, because the stock air filter is fitted from this side, but there is no clamps on this filter. So I'll have to remove these 4 screws, and then I'll remove the air filter from between. Now I'll show you the amount of dirt inside this air filter. Look at the condition of this air filter, guys. It is so dirty, really bad condition after riding for 5,000 kilometers. Now I'll remove this. So in order to remove this, just lift it from here. This is the DNA air filter. From back side it looks so good, from this side it is all dirty. So let's clean it using the K&N Performance Air Filter Cleaning Kit. I have this brush. First I will clean all the mud and dust inside it like this. So make sure you use a clean brush, or else there is no point of cleaning it with a dirty brush. So this side it's not at all dirty, but on the other side it is super dirty. So there is a lot of mud and all. Inside these valleys there is a lot of mud. This is what protects the engine, or else the throttle body and the inlet will get choked with dust. First I am using this air filter cleaner liquid. So there is a spray mechanism in this, so need to spray it like this. Need to be very careful and make sure the entire air filter becomes wet through this liquid, and we'll spray it on both the sides. I kept it like this with the cleaner for 15 to 20 minutes. Now it's time to wash it with water. I'm using the regular tap water in order to wash it. See the amount of dirt which is going inside. I just drained some water on top of it, and you can see the color of the water has changed, literally black. That was the amount of dirt it was holding. I need to wash it furthermore. You can see a little bit of dust and mud still inside. I'll wash everything and then I'll see you guys. That's the amount of dirt which came outside from this air filter, and it is squeaky clean right now. You can see from both the side it looks new again, and I will have to let it dry for around 1 hour or 1.5 hours. After 2 to 3 hours I just let this dry in open sun, and it is completely dry right now. And now it's time to oil the air filter. So I'm going to use this high performance cotton filter oil. After pouring the oil, it has become red in color, and from behind it looks like this. So I'll wait for some time for it to soak inside, and then I will install it on the bike. Now it looks the same way it was when it was brand new, and I'm going to install it in the airbox. So I cleaned the airbox also. So it will be installed like this. This is the inner part of the airbox. Over here the airbox cover will come and sit like this. This is how I have installed it, and now installing the nut. This part is outer part which connect to the ram air duct. So I have installed this duct, and this is the air filter, and now it's time to install the air filter box cover. So there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 screws in it. I'll have to put all these screws. My air filter box is ready. I have put all the 9 screws, and the throttle body also I cleaned it with petrol. So it was not that dirty, but since I opened it, I cleaned it with petrol and a clean cloth, so it is all fine. Now we just have to mount the air box over here. So I'll mount everything and then I'll see you guys. If you guys are thinking why didn't I take it to the technician to do it, so first thing is, of course, when you take it outside to the technician, it costs a lot of money because there is a lot of labor work involved. And second thing, I like working on motorcycle. And the third reason being, not many people know how to do all these things at home. So this will be a good learning for them, so that if you want to try, you can watch this video and you can try cleaning your throttle body on your motorcycle as well. It's time to install the fuel tank. Need to be very careful while placing it. The tank is in place. Let's put these screws. After all these efforts, the bike is finally ready. I have mounted all the bolts. The tank is mounted. The air filter cover is also mounted. Now let's give it a crank. I know it is not safe to crank the motorcycle immediately after lubing air filter, but I just want to test if everything is working, all the connections are fine. Yes, the bike starts, and so yeah, that's about it in this video. I hope you found it helpful. If yes, do give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to post your thoughts in the comment section below. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel because it is free for you, but it definitely helps me a lot. With that, I will sign off from this video, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.